Good everyone, my name is Graphics. If you look at the left hand side of the screen, you will see a figure and we are told to reproduce the figure in orthographic projection. Now, if you look at the right hand side, I have reproduced the figure on my drawing sheet in order to enhance our understanding. And we are not told to reproduce this, right? This is the same thing as what's on the screen. So, so when you hear the word orthographic projection, the first thing you have to do is for you to draw your orthographic axis, right? That is, you're going to draw your y-axis this way. You draw your y-axis this way. Can you see that? And you're going to be drawing your x-axis this way. In this manner. Right? So this is what we have. Now this is where they are meeting. So from this point, measure 10 millimeter each in all direction. What did I mean is this. Take your compass, place it on your meter rule and measure 10 this way. Can you see that? And you come here, you mark 10, you mark 10, you mark 10, and also you mark 10. This is what we have here. And you now take your meter rule and you draw points, your line across those points this way. Across those points this way. Hope you can see that. Now, let me bring it down a little bit so you see what I'm trying to portray. Now, once you've done that, the arrow you can see on the screen is pointing in this direction. So we're told to draw this in third angle projection. We're to draw in what? In third angle projection. So looking from this direction. So this is the isometric view. Associated with it is the views of each side. Like looking in from the front, this is the front view you're expected to see. Because when you're looking it from this direction, what will you see? You see A, you see B. Everything here is A, and here is what? B. This hidden line you're seeing here, when you're looking it from this direction, you cannot see this part here. That is why I use hidden line here, right? And similarly, this line you see here is this line you see here. Now, in orthographic projection, if you look at an inclined line from the side, you will see it as a straight line. That is why from here to here is from here to here, but it is straight because you're looking at an angle of what? 90 degrees. And from here to here is from here to here. From here to here is from here to here. From here to here is from here to here. From here to here is also from here to here. And from here to here is the same thing as from here to here. So this hidden line you're seeing here is that when you're looking at it from here, you cannot see this side here, right? So that's why we're using hidden line to denote that there's something in between this figure that we cannot see. Then this hidden line you're seeing here is this line that is here. You cannot see it from here. You see that here is plain. So to show that there's an hidden feature here, we use what they call hidden line. So this is what you are going to place here. Since I say orthographic projection, third angle projection, you place your front elevation at the fourth quadrant, either the fourth quadrant or the third quadrant. Any of these two you place your front elevation, you're on point, right? So since we're viewing it this way, so let us draw here. So what is the entire length? Entire length from the beginning of here to here is the same thing as saying from here to here, and that's given to be what? 70. So I'm going to measure 70. So from 0, right, to 70. This is what we have here. Then the next thing is the height. The entire height from here to here is the highest point here, right? And from here to here, that is what? 25. So I'm going to measure still from this reference point here to the what? 25. So if I take my meter rule at this point, I am going to measure 10, 20, 25. Can you see that? And I'll use my meter rule and I'm going to draw this out this way. And I'm going to what? And I'm going to close it up to this way. You can see that? So my target is just this 4 corner you're seeing here, this box here. So if you look at it closely, from this point, from here to here is thickened. So I'm going to thicken from here to here. This is what I'm going to draw here. So I'll thicken it using my instrument. Thicken from here straight down to here. Similarly, from here to here, which is from here to here, is also thicken. I am going to also thicken here too, from this point. Can you see that? Now, from here to here is from here to here, and that is giving us 18 in our question. So I'm going to measure what? 18 from this point. So 0 to what? To 18 here. Can you see that? And I'll just thicken it once and for all. Then I'll use my faint line and I'll bring it down. Remember, I'm placing, look at it, I'm placing my set square on this point here. So I'll bring it down this way. So this is the faint line we have here. Now the height, meaning that from this point to this point is somewhere around here, and that's given to be what? If you look at it, here to here is 12. Here to here also is 12, meaning that here to here to be what? 12. So I'm going to measure 12. So from 0 here to what? To 12. Can you see that? And I'll just thicken it once and for all. And once I have done that, I'll use my instrument. Since from here to here is 12 and it's connected straight down to this point, right? So I'm going to draw a line that will connect it straight to that point in this fashion. So from here, I'll draw the line that's coming here, and I will now close it up from this point to here. Can you see that? Now the next thing is this hidden line you're seeing here, right, is given to be what? The thickness from here to here is from here to here. This from here to here. You cannot see it from here to here, but it will know it is what? 6. So we're going to measure it at this point here, 6 on the ending there. So from 0 to what? To 6. So that is the point. I will now take it down. Can you see that? Now aside that, the next one is from this point to this point is from here to here, which is the same thing as saying from here to here, but you cannot see it around this side here. But the thickness from here to here is what? Is 10. That is the height there. I'm going to measure the 10 there. So from 0 to this point is 10. So I'm going to use the hidden line to what? To close it up. Right? So I'm going to close it up. Hope you can see that. Now the next one is from here to here is from here to here, and that is what? 32. So I'm going to measure 32 at this point. So from 0 to what? To 32. This is 32 here. Right? And I'll take my meter rule and I'll draw a thick line there this way. Can you see that? Now the next one is from here to here. You cannot see it here, but it's from here to here. which is the same thing as saying from here to here, and that is what given from here to here, which is what 18, right? So I'm going to measure 18 from this point, from 0 to 18, and I'll bring it down this way. Can you see that? So this is the front the front elevation. So it is very important for you to put in your dimensioning, right? So we know very well that your dimensioning is that you will not from this point to this point, right? You use your thick line and you use your horizontal line too. It will not touch your main figure. You come here too, it will not touch your main figure, right? Then you put an arrow at the end here, very tiny arrow at the end here, very tiny, and it's given to the what? 25. You see where I placed it? That is 25, right? Then the next one is I can just bring it down this way, faint line first, and I'll just take my meter rule. I'll just connect from here straight down to here, right? And I'll bring it down. You must not touch your figure. You come here too, does not touch your figure, right? And I'll just draw it very tiny. Then it's given to be 70. Your figure must not touch this line. Now the next one is the 32. You can see that. So I'll come here, do the same thing from here to here. It's given to be, you come here, do the same thing, very tiny, and that is what 32, right? And the last here, but not the least, from here to this point too, is given to be 16. So let's do it this way. And that is 16. That is 18, sorry. 18. And from here to this point, you not touch it. Here to here also, you not touch it too. Now let's come here and I'll place it here. And that is 12. You can see that. Then here, I'll just close it up. And I'll close it up. Then I'll just stick in this part here. And this is given to be 10. And here is 6. It is 6 here. So I'll just put the arrow here. So that is what we have for your dimensioning here. So we're done with the elevation, the front elevation. Now the next thing is the end view, looking at it from the front here, as the diagram suggests. What I'll do here is I'll project this on this point. I'll take it here, paint line, You can see that. Now the thickness, the entire length for the front elevation, that is from here to here. When you're looking at it from the front, you're going to see this part here, which is A, and that is A. This is B, this is also B. Then this hidden line you're seeing here is this part you're not seeing from the front, right? Then here and here, let me call it P and arrow. So this is P and what? An arrow here. So the hidden line you're seeing at this point here is this part at the back here that you cannot see from the front, right? Then this line you see here is this line here. All together now. So, and here also, this is what we have looking from this side. This side you see, let me call it W. Here is what? W. Here is part of A you are not seeing. If you're looking at this side, let me call it to be A, and here to be what? A. Because this is A and this is the A here. So this is an incline, you'll be seeing part of it, just like from here. Are we good? Now what else again do we have? You cannot see the top here because this is the plan. Neither can you see the top here. So this is what we have here looking at from the front. So this is what we are going to translate from here to here, is from here to here also. Right? From this point to this point is from here to here. So you'll be seeing this point and this point with this point and this point as if with this point and this point as if they're on a straight line. That's why you're drawing a straight line like this. So just come here, the entire thickness here, the length here is 44. So you measure 44 from this point here, 0 to 44. Is 44 here. Right? You can just thicken it once and for all. Then you take it up in this way, faint line. You can also thicken it up. Let's be fast about it. Here also, you take it up. You can see that. Now you project these 2 points here. Here, like this. You can see that. Now what you will now do next now is you take the half of 44, which is 22. See what I want to do. Take the half of 44, which is 22. This is it here. And that will be where your reference line will be. So since the thickness from the beginning to the ending here is 25, that is from this edge to this edge 25, you take half of it, and that will be what? 12.5. So I'll take my meter rule, place my 0 at that line I drew, this line, and I'll measure. This is 10, 11, 12, 12.5 in between. This is 10, 11, 12, 12.5 is in between. Can you see that? And I'll draw a line upward. That will touch here. I'll come here too. I'll do the same thing too. Can you see that? Now the next one is another thickness again. From this inner one to this inner one is given to be 16, because from here to here is the same as saying from here to here, which is the same from here to here, and that is what 16. So you take 8 each in both sides. So from 0, you come from that center point again. You measure 8 to the left and also 8 to the right. Right? So you can just take those part up. So from here, I'll take here up. I'll take here up. And from here to I'll take here up. Right? Then I'll come here. I'll close everything like this. Why am I closing everything? Because you'll be seeing this part to this part, and this part to this part, and this part to this part, together with this part. You see them as if they're on a straight line, as if they are coming forward. You know, when you're at a distance, you're looking at a room, at a door that is open. Look as if the wall inside the room and the one outside are on the same level. It's only when you get closer you realize that what one is farther than the other. Now, aside that, the next thing that we'll be doing here is, if you're looking for me, you'll be seeing this top here. So what you simply do here, first of all, is that we know we have 25 also. Can you see that? But you cannot see the 25 mark from here, from the front, because it is blocked here and it's going straight down, which this one is telling you. So what you do is you just sum here, from here to the ending here 25. So just use hidden line and continue that line upward. If I place it here, I'll use short dashes to represent that. Here also short dashes to represent that. Can you see that? So aside from that, so the next one is 19 to get to the next point. So what you do is you're going to measure 9.5 at both sides. So from 0, this is 9.5 here, and this is another 9.5 here. So you just join it to this point. You come again, you join it to this point. Can you see that? Now the next one is you measure 10 downward. So from here, measure 10 downward in this way. So from 0, you measure your 10. This is a 10 here, right? And use your instrument. Just draw faint line this way. So once you've done that, you can now place this at that point, and you take it down to touch here. This one too, you take it down to touch here, and you close it up. You do what? You close it up. So this is what we have here, looking it from the front. All together, looking it from the front, this is what you're going to be seeing. Now we'll come back to this 2 dimension here. Let's just move forward. Now the next thing is the plan. This is the front elevation. This is the end view. That is looking at the arrow T. This is what you see. Looking at the arrow X. This is what you see. Then the next one is the plan, looking from the top. So when you look from the top, this is what you're going to see. You see this inclined line like this, which is this inclined line we're seeing here. You see this going in here, which is this going in here. You see all the shapes you see here, and this is all the shape here, looking from the top. You cannot see the side, and you cannot see the front. You only see the top, right? So the first thing you do is just to take your instrument. Just know one thing, that the plan is always on top the front elevation. So you just come here and you draw your 45 degree here in this fashion. Can you see that? And the next thing is you just project your points. Now come to this end here. First of all, project this point up to meet the inclined line, and use your T-square, go to that point, then you draw another line this way that will come to this end, right? And you come here and you project this end too up to close it up. So this is what we have there. We're not done. Now what I want now is to get point A and B, these 2 points here. So what I will do is I'm going to project it up this way to touch here, come here too to touch here. Can you see that? And I'll use this to come here instantly, because when you are dealing with these 2 points here, this is 2 points here, and it goes in by how many? 16. And the 16 is this hidden line you're seeing here. So if I should project this here, it means that is where they must not pass. So if I'm projecting that line is not to pass that point there. So if I come here, I'll just place it this way, draw faint line, come here also, draw another faint line this way, right? They call this the imaginary line. Can you see that? I'll go to the second one too. I'll do the same thing, project it up, come here too, project it up. So once I have done that, I'll come to that point, I'll take it in, come to the next one too, I'll take it in. So once I have done that, the next thing is, first of all, this is coming down. The inner one I told you I was taking it from here to here, from here also to here, right? Then here also, I'll close it up. Can you see that? Now the next thing is here also. I'll close it up, which is this part you're seeing here, and this is the part here. Now the next one is this guy is touching this line here, and this is the line here, and this is also the line here, right? So what I'll do is I'll project that line up this way, the line of 32, this one. I'll take it up. So I'll use my line at this end to come and touch it, and from this end also to come and touch it. Can you see that? And I'll take them down, straight down, and I'll take them down, straight down. Can you see that? Now the next one we are doing here is this hidden line you see here. This hidden line you see here is still this hidden line that you see here, right? And this is, we've already projected here. This is what we have here. So I'll extend it backward. I will extend it what? Backward. I will extend it backward. So meaning that my line will be taken up to that point. From here to this point, and from here to this point. Can you see that? And it's going in by how many? By 6. So I'll take it in by 6. From 0 to 6 is already there. This is the 6 here. So I'll just project it up. Meaning that this is where it meets, so taking it down to that point. Taking down to that point. So this is coming here to meet this. And this is coming here to meet this. So aside that, the next one is this part here. These two parts here is this two parts here. We since are saying this point here, and that's what we have. So I'm going to project it up. So if I project this part up from here, it goes up to touch here, and from here it goes up to touch here, and I'm going to project it. So if I project this point, go in to touch here, the next one too will go in to touch here. That is where I'll take my line, and I'll thicken it to that point, from here to this point, and from here to this point. Hope you can see that. So once you've done that, the next thing is this line you see here is this point here. So I'm going to project it to that point. So I'll thicken it. So from here, I'll thicken it. Can you see that? Where I'll now measure. So I'll just take this line down from here. I'll take it down to the next one too. I'll take it down. Can you see that? We're looking at it from the top here. Here is open. What happened? The base is closed. So automatically look as if these two lines at the back here will be at the top if you're looking at it from far. That is why I'm going to close up here. That is why I'm going to what? Close up here. So this is what we have. This is the front elevation, the end view, which is the side, and what? The plan. So it's important for you to draw your symbol of projection at the top here. Right? You can do it at the top or at the bottom. It attracts mark. So what you just do is you can take your compass at any given radius. I should just do it at the base here. It can be anywhere. So I'll just come. I can start here and I'll draw my first small circle with my compass. Then I'll take it up to the big circle too. Can you see that? Then I'm going to project it. This is third angle. The circle comes first. So I'm going to project this point. Project this point. Project this point. So that it is in third angle. So what I'll do is the first one will be the small one. Then any given distance, just draw the next one here. And you connect this to this. And you also connect this to this. Can you see that? And you now draw your center line. So the meaning long, short, long, short, long, short, long, short, long. And you come here. This also long, short, long, short, long. So this is your symbol projection telling you that what it is in third angle projection. Are we together now? So it's important we do the dimensioning. Is that okay? So I can just come here. Since I've already gotten the height here, I have no reason to come and do the height here again. It's not possible. So the next important thing I'll do is I can just draw in the length here, which is 44. So 44, right? And I can come here to what I want to do. This part you see, the inner one is 19. So I can just take it up. Can you see that? Then the outer one here. So if I do that, so the distance from here to here is 25. While from here to here is 19. Can you see that? Which is, then I'll come here also. We've already done it here before, but let me just do it again. Then with the center line that we have here, I say from here to here, and from here to here. So if I should take my instrument, you draw this way, you come here to, you draw this way. So this is C. So here is 225, and this is what, 16. Right? So the next one is I don't have to bother myself with this, but except I just want to do it. So you can just come here and from here, 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 and here. Yes. Let's go to the top. So this is 25, and this is what? We can call that to be 19 also. Can you see that? So this is where we'll draw the curtain. So if you have found this video helpful, please don't forget to like, right, subscribe, and also share the video. Thanks for watching.